Hello and welcome to this series on Golang. Now, I have been using this programming language for a pretty good time now. The reason why I chose to use this programming language was because I wanted to create this application that I needed. And at the time, the language that I was thinking about using was Java, Python, and C++, which was just too much because I had to even learn or relearn some of those languages. So I thought, after doing some research, I actually found this programming language that basically has all of these combined, and I basically fell in love with this language, and I've been using it from then till now. But I wanted to get a deeper understanding of the core features and stuff of Go, which I did not do initially when I began to learn this programming language. And I thought, why not do a tutorial that basically will help me in learning this much better and also help someone else. So basically what we're looking at is the fundamentals, and with that I am going to be using also the GoByExample tutorial. So that's basically going to be the core of what I'll be using to do this learning series. So let's just go ahead and start. The first, I'm actually going to open a second tab here, and then I'm going to fire up my Firefox developer browser, and then I'm going to go to GoByExample.com. and this site is super fast. It's pretty simple. All we have here is just some Go examples that has descriptions and the code as well that goes along with it. So it was created by this guy or these two persons here. You can find the source on GitHub and also the license. So this will be basically the main course resource or series resource that I'll be using for this series, which I would say is pretty amazing. I haven't been all the way through it as yet. I've gone through most of it, but I thought, why not just create a series? But I haven't really been making much tutorials because I've been a bit busy and I want to learn this a lot more. So we're just going through the fundamentals of this. You can always go ahead and check this out, and it's there on GitHub. So I'm gonna put this to my next screen, and for this tutorial, what I'm going to do is to basically go ahead and use the Vim editor to do this series as well. So the first thing that we want to do is to set up our Go environment. Well, actually you want to download Go. So for me, I am on a Linux machine. I think where it is golang.org. You can go here, click on download, and you can download this for Linux, unpack, and then run the package. Or I believe you can download this as a snap. I believe, I don't remember how exactly I downloaded it, but there should be examples of how to install it. So it's pretty simple. Just extract, build, and execute. In addition to that, we have the Go Play, so you could actually write the programs in the Go Playground, something that I've done for the most part, and you can run the code from here, and you can see here. But this has some amount of limitations to it, so you would have to decide what you want to do. Let me bring this back over here, and usually the Go part, when you install it, you'll basically have a folder. So I'm going to cd into my Go. So you'll have go / then in here you have like the bin, the package, and the source. The bin is where the executable files go. I have my code in the source, and then what you'll do is you'll create the link to the repo. So basically you'd have something like github.com, and then you'd have the name of your repository, which I already have all of these. You can also use GitLab. I use GitLab, so I have GitLab like source gitlab.com/my username, and then in here is where you'd have your Go programs. So I'm just gonna create a directory in here. So make directory, that's so wrong. Make directory Golang /GoByExample. Just cut my nails, so this is why I'm having some typo issue. So it's Golang GoByExample tutorial. So this is what's going to be the name of it, and I'm just going to cd into here, and we have some other stuff that is here in this that is some other stuff that is related to Go, and stuff like the Go path. You can do Go to check whether it's installed and stuff like that. So you have these, you can check the version. I think I have somewhat of the latest version in here, or it's close to the latest version. I believe there's an update that to be added. And we have the Go environment, so you can check all the Go stuff. This is my path here, all of the basic information and stuff like that. Pretty much basic setup and all of that. So let me just clear this out, and then let's do our first Go example, I guess, which is going to be the hello world example. So I'm gonna just create another directory so that we can keep this a little bit organized. So I'm gonna call this one the hello world, and this is the first example that is there. cd into hello world, and then I am going to go ahead and just touch, well, I can actually I'm gonna use Vim, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a main.go. So this is the extension that the Go files have. So in here, we're gonna go into insert mode, and the first thing that you want to have in here is the package main. So this is where the execution happens for our projects, and we're just gonna go ahead and create a function. So we use the func keyword to do this. Good thing about Go is that it doesn't have a lot of keywords, which is awesome. So we use func main. So this is the main function. This is where the execution of all code occurs in the main function here. And next thing that I want to do here is to print out some information. So this is basic hello world. So I'm going to use the fmt function, but I'm going to need to import that as well. So we're going to do print line, and we can print hello world or hello Fedorae education. And this will throw an error because you need to import the packages, and in addition to that, if you import a package and do not use it, it will throw an error as well, because Go is a strongly typed language. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm just going to do the import, and there's two ways to do imports. You can import several packages by doing what I just did. So open a bracket and import the package that you need, and these are in the standard library, so they'll basically just pop in. Or you could, if you're just using one, you could pretty much just do this, what I'm going to do here, and that is pretty much it. So let me go ahead, exit, and we're going to write this file. Then I'm going to do a go run main.go, and there we go, hello Fedorae. And Go is extremely fast because it is a compiled language, so it's close to C level, C++ level, which is pretty amazing. So that is pretty much that. There are other times that you may want to build this file as well, so you can do a go build, and we can do main.go, and this will build the file into an executable file. Well, I think it depends on the operating system. Let me see if it's here. Let me do an ls, and oh, there we go. So we have this executable file here, and you can pretty much do something like main, and as you can see, it is an application. This runs Go. Basically is cross-platform in such a sense that anywhere it is on, then it will pretty much work as is, which is just so amazing. So any platform that is on, you can run it on there. It's pretty amazing. So that is pretty much it as it relates to this setting up the Go